A secret from hosting the reunions is that, let me see who the last housewife I texted was. Oh my gosh, there's some loud altercations. Hey everybody, it's Andy Cohen and this is Vibe Check from Cosmo UK. Which housewife am I texting the most? Let me see who the last housewife I texted was. The last housewife I texted was Jenna Lyons. She texted me a video of myself dancing and she's going nuts about it. So it really depends what's on, what's airing, who's activated, who's not. I am texting with a lot of them all the time. I've got a lot of their numbers, yes. We work together. So one plead the fifth question I can't believe I got away with asking was, I think anytime I ask a guy about his size, I am stunned that I asked the question and I'm stunned that I get away with it. Well, I asked Oprah if she had ever swum in the lady pond and she was like, no. And then Gail told me the next day that she didn't know what I meant. So that makes me wonder if the answer would have been different. I don't think so. The OG housewife I'd like to bring back is, it's always great seeing Luann. I can't see her coming back to the new Roni, but I love working with her. Which OG housewife would I not want to bring back? I'll let you figure it out. If I had to listen to any OG housewife song on repeat, I think it would probably be Kim Zolciak, Tardy for the Party, because that was the first. And there wouldn't be any others if it weren't for that song. What's one housewife season I can never rewatch? I think I could watch all of them. Maybe the COVID season of Orange County. That was not great. 3 emojis summing up the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills: a diamond, a broken heart, and a wilted ear. Is a wilted ear an emoji? There's some loud altercations. Would I rather be a bosun or a chief stew? A chief stew, because it's less manual labor. And also I'm worried about my skin out in the sun all the time. Would I rather have a dinner party with the cast of Beverly Hills or New York? I think New York, just so I wouldn't have to leave my town. Who's my favorite of the New York women? That's an HR issue. I've never seen The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, so I can't really speculate on it. But would I invite one of those women to be a cast member on the Housewives of Salt Lake City? No, they're on their show. We're on our show. There are enough Mormons for everybody to go around. Dream guest I've not gotten on Watch What Happens Live: Rihanna. She still hasn't come. Crazy. I know. We DM, but Watch What Happens Live pre-show rituals? No, just joking around with my staff in the control room. That happens before every single episode. Pre-show ritual for a reunion? No. Make sure I've seen the season. Make sure I know the sentiment surrounding it. Make sure I have a sense of the women's kind of state of mind going into the show, the taping. That's it. I used to go running on the morning of. I used to really amp myself up. Now it's like I just show up. The longest we filmed a reunion was in Atlanta, and we went until past midnight. It went till about 1 in the morning. Maybe even later. It was terrible. It went on forever. Well, we got a late start. We started at around noon, but it was crazy. It may have been season 8 when the whole Phaedra thing blew up. It may have been that season, or it may have been the season with Kenya and the Bullhorn. I can't remember. In history, I would like to host a reunion of JFK and all of his women. Marilyn Monroe, Jackie, bring them all together. My first question would be, how could you do this to Jackie? It would be Jackie and JFK next to me and all the other women on the other side. Marilyn first. If I could switch lives with anyone from the Hayu universe, it might be Captain Sandy, because, that would be fun to captain a yacht. Which Watch What Happens Live interview would I like to do again? Probably Oprah, just because it was so fun. I want to do it again. A secret from hosting the reunions is that Kyle Richards and I have gotten the giggles together at a few really inopportune times over the years. Like, it was not good. But suffice to say, they had to cut around us. We decide the lineup of who sits where based on, if they're sitting on either side of me, that means they're involved in a lot of mess this season. And then I will say, you know, usually they're sitting next to someone that they like. Usually they're sitting across from someone that they don't. And it's really, a lot of it is for camera angles. If you have two people who are directing ire at each other, you want them to kind of be across from each other so they're not turning to one side or another all the time. My Housewives tagline is, I'm a father of two, but a daddy to many. Best show to start with on Hayu is Below Deck. There's something for everybody. Another great show to start from on Hayu is Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. The host can be annoying. However, the show is always a winner. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. The Housewives moment that still has me gagged is, oh my gosh, the season finale of The Housewives of Salt Lake City last season. The most underrated show on Hayu is The Real Housewives of Dubai. Give it a chance. Check it out. How often do I see the housewives lying or exaggerating stuff and want to set them straight? I mean, listen, we all exaggerate a little bit. They're a group of very colorful women. I don't begrudge them anything. Oh, wow. Dream Below Deck lineup. Captain Jason, Kate Chastain. I would just demote Fraser by just one rank so that he could be on there. Who else? I mean, the Bosuns. You know what? The chef. The guy from LA who was so killer. I want to say his name is Antonio. He was a few years ago on Below Deck. He was amazing. He's opened a restaurant now, and I can't remember his full name. And the Bosuns, just give me some eye candy for the Bosuns. Would I rather never host a reunion or never host Watch What Happens Live? I don't deal in this question. Thanks for watching. Cheers.